Well, Mr. Yuzi, please tell us what led you to be at the helm one of Japan's most important organizations.
Thank you very much. As I have already explained, I had passed 1 year in Bangladesh just to learn Bangladesh culture, language, and the habits, and the economy, and so on. And I had traveled every corner of Bangladesh and during that period, and mixed with different classes of people to know deeply the real, true Bangladesh. And my enthusiasm to know Bangladesh helps me to be one of the Japanese people who want to contribute to this country.
Well, Mr. Yuzi, in your view, what are some of the challenges facing JETRO in the field level?
Bangladesh should take immediate action to improve the capacity of logistic facilities. And according to JETRO survey, in Bangladesh, the average days required from arrival of freight to the completion of the import clearance is about 20 days at the seaport and about 8 days at airport. And Bangladesh is in the worst position among 18 countries in Asia-Pacific areas by our survey. And secondly, the human resource development is required. And according to our survey I have mentioned earlier, in case of recruiting and development human resources in Bangladesh, 81.3% Japanese companies are facing difficulties, which is almost highest among 18 countries. In case of quality of employees with other countries, 69.1% employers raised concern about the quality of employees. Last year, the rate was 60.4%. And that's why we are saying for focusing the wage rise policy for companies situated inside and outside EPZ, export promotion zone, as a compulsory raise instead of performance-based rise will be obviously the barrier for foreign investors. Transparency and predictability of the tax system is also required for investors for taking long-term investment plan. In Bangladesh, the tax policy is not always maintained with consistencies, and sometimes its policy changes suddenly without any consultation with related stakeholders.
So, Mr. Yuzi, in Bangladesh, what are some of the projects that have left a lasting impressions?
Yeah. This is very good side, but we have heard from many of my Bangladesh friends about the recent completion of the Kachpu Meghna Gumti Bridge, river bridge. That construction companies finished their project ahead of time and less than the allocated budget. And also, the many Japanese companies say that after completion of KMG Bridge, the moving time between Narayanganj and Dhaka decreased 1/4 from 6 hours to 1.5 hours. This is very amazing project and aspect.
In that aspect, so what is your advice?
Actually, always a Japanese company try to finish in punctually and. In the less budget, less budget. Please try to collaborate with Japanese company.
Well, Mr. Yuzi, how does Japanese government may take initiatives for development human resources, and what is the role of JETRO to do so?
Thank you very much. Skilled human resources are always key components organizational success, and it should be mentioned worth that in our increasing globalized and diversified world, the fostering of the competent human resource is becoming more and more important. Today, there is a tremendous demand for quality education, and I feel even associated with development of human resource feel deep responsibility and sense of mission. They strive to make a contribution to the global community through individualized education. And JICA is now currently involved in the many human resource development project. And especially I focus on one JICA project, BJET program. In this program, they teach Japanese language to IT engineers and provide opportunity for working in Japan as a skilled engineers. And JETRO also organize a workshop and training program. Especially every year we send governmental officers to Japan and to our research institute, IDE JETROs. And every governmental officers can learn the every subject for developing the economy at our research institute. And this is very interesting. But last year, among the government officials, trainees, Bangladesh trainee was the #1 excellent student in our program.